Shalom, shalom, shalom. So, I just made this YouTube channel like a second ago. So, today we are going to be reading the Bible. What? What? They can hear you, you know. Like a chance. But, so we're going to be starting off Genesis. I'm going to read the first chapter of the Bible to the last chapter of the Bible. Right here. If you guys want to follow along with me, you can. But let's get into it. I'm only going to read up to chapter 2. Alright? Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. And the God was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God was the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the first evening and the first morning were the first day. Were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament," or whatever, "in the midst of the water, and let it divide the water from the waters." And God made a fragment and divided the waters which were under the fragment from the waters which were above the fragment. And it was so. And God called the fragment heaven. And the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, "Let the water under the heaven be gathered together under one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. So this is technically talking about how Yahweh was making earth. And it also says, "And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he sea." He called, the Bible gets me tongue twisted. I'm gonna read it over. "And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he sea. And God saw that it was good. And God said, Let the earth bring forth grass, the earth yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, which seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was. And it was so. So we're gonna leave off on chapter 2, which is 31 verses. So we are on verse 12. And the God brought forth grass. Oh, we're on verse 13. Slakia. And the evening and morning were the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the fragment of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons, and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the fragment of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also, and God set them in the fragment of heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly. I can't say that word, guys. Let's skip over that. The moving creature and hath life, and forth that make fly upon the earth in the open fragment of heaven. And God created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and after winged forth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let follow multiply in the earth. Later, guys. So I'm gonna tell you what it was about before I go. So it was about how Yahweh was creating the earth right now, and he was creating kinds like the water, the sea, heaven, and then he was trying to make the earth. I'll see you guys in the next one.